Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you with us for this NBA Cup action. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Lakers, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number one in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, there's the Jazz, pretty far behind right now.
When I look at the Lakers, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
And the Lakers starting five. Dennis Schroeder is out there with James. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Jazz, we've got George Bailey out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Kessler in at the five. It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP, and tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight.
Still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
Bailey, the pass to George. Jacks up a three. James with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And it's good. 2 points.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
And here's George, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Kessler passes to Bailey. Shot clock at 6. Utah moving the ball around. And finished off by Kessler.
Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Now James. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game now. And he makes a first.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Here's Bailey, guarded by Doncic. George outside. The kick out to Poole. Three-pointer. Rebound, the Lakers. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
And that one's good. Harris has got his second basket.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all three levels.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
And Harris throws it down.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
MP outside. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 13 now.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
George passes to Bailey. George outside. Poole a screen on Doncic. For 3, George. And Ayton pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 6. To the inside. Intercepted. Pass to Poole. Now here's Kessler. Soft touch off the glass. Kessler's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Schroeder passes to Butler. James. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
And here's Harris outside. Rebounded by Butler. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. 6-point lead. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. Here's Bailey. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Harris's shot is good.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
There's the triple. Here's Ayton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
George feels it out a bit. Poole, the pass to George. Here's Harris. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's James. And it's Harris with the rebound. Jazz trail by 5. Poole from long range. Another 3 for Utah.
Now, Jordan Poole is no stranger to hunting his own shot, and he's ready on the catch opportunity there.
James against Harris from behind the arc. James can't get that one to fall. The Jazz have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. George passes to Kessler. Here's Bailey, covered by Schroeder. Out to Harris. 6 to shoot. Pass to George. Fires the 3. Schroeder with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Doncic, no good. The Jazz shooting an impressive 47%. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And here's a look at some numbers for MP.
And he's experiencing a really tough shooting stretch over the past 5 games. His field goal percentage has gone down. He's been more hesitant, playing shy instead of confidence.
And so now timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Ayton. Connect comes in for Schroeder. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And James is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
To the wing on the left. Poole for three. Hits a three-pointer. Poole's got 6.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's MP. He's got 18. From outside the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
James against Poole. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Here's Bailey. Still without a bucket. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Now here's MP. Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Jazz trail by 9. To the wing, right side. Bailey, the pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Connect. They need this. And he sinks the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
James with the ball. 25 points in the game. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Harris finds Poole. Now here's Kessler, covered by Vucevic. Kessler passes to Bailey. No good with the triple.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
From deep, MP. James can't get that one to fall. And Harris has got the ball here for the Jazz. They trail by 7. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Well, the Jazz shooting well so far at 48%. And now the first timeout called here for Utah. MP really making a difference here.
Listen, the timeout was appropriate. They're giving up 3 after 3 after 3.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Pass to Cole. Uses the glass on the layup.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
MP looking around. There's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 31 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Markkanen finishes that with authority. Look out below.
MP outside. The three is up. And Los Angeles another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Jazz trail by 10. Markkanen outside. Pass to Collier. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
And here's James. He's got 34. There's a screen. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 8. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Collier is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Cole in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Memphis was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Here's Mitchell following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And here's MP from outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Collier. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. And every offense works to create good looks. Here are the beneficiaries of that effort. MP, number 1.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
Now here's MP. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Doncic outside. James passes to Doncic. Back to MP. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Spencer. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Spencer's gotten his first bucket of the night. James outside. And Los Angeles another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Jazz trail by 14. And Utah calls time here. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Here's Collier. No points yet. Here's Poole. Utah with another miss. The Lakers lead by 14. Here's James. Yep, that one goes.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Harris up top. To the paint. Markkanen. Inside Markkanen with the size and power.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
James outside. They get it back. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Saturday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then Monday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And that game against the Trailblazers, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
Bailey's shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Let's go with a 3. Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Bailey. Launches it. Drills it from deep. Bailey's got 5 points.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Jazz trail by 17. It's Poole on the wing. The 3. The shot no good. Some solid defense from James.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Good. Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
Poole, the pass to Markkanen. Back to Poole. Fires for 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Inside, here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Harris outside. Pass to Bailey. Will it go? And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
And it's Utah with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Bailey. And here's Markkanen, guarded by Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Takes the 3. Markkanen misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you're for real.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. The Jazz have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Tries the spin move. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And Connect gets it to go on the assist by MP. James has got 4 assists in the game. The Jazz shooting 42% in the second quarter. Ayton against Harris. Markkanen right side. Pass to Collier. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. Collier's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, this offense certainly thrives when he's knocking those down.
And there's James from the arc. And the 3-pointer goes.
He's dropping the 3-ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Here's Bailey. He's covered by Connect. Bailey's shot is off.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Barrett passes to MP. It's stolen by Poole. For 3, Collier. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 11. Now MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Pass to Doncic. Off target from three-point range. Utah shooting at 49% so far in the game. Harris, a screen on James. The Jazz again can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From deep. Doesn't go that time. Here's Collier. 15 in his last outing. Bailey, the pass to Harris. Now Poole. Clock at 6. From the baseline. And that one's long. The Lakers dominating the game. James with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. Launches a three. That one no good. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Jazz. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player. So it definitely runs in the family.
Kessler, MP making things happen for the Lakers. He added to his astounding total of three-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their efficiency on offense has been off the charts. Credit them for coming out and executing.
The players are happy. The coaches are happy. Let's see if that sticks in half number 2. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Got to get their dry cleaning down and pack up the suits because this is a business trip.
Yeah, they want to show what kind of team they are on the road. It's very different from playing in the comforts of your home.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So it's Los Angeles now, and at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. MP is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Butler in a shooting guard. Utah shooting at 49% so far in the game. George outside. Pass to Bailey. A deep three. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Now Schroeder. Back to James. And he gets that one. 65 points for MP.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Pass to Bailey. George against Doncic. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Well, Keontae George demonstrating right there he's a team-first guy. Teammate open, you put it where it needs to be.
And there's James from the arc. Connects from downtown. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now, here is James. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Takes a three. Utah grabs the miss.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Kessler passes to George. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Brian?
He plays without fear. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And it's blocked by Kessler. And got it! Another basket!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Kessler passes to Bailey. Harris outside. The 3 is up. Doncic grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. In transition, here come the Jazz. Poole for 3. And another miss by Utah. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. James up top, pounded by Harris. And here's Doncic outside. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 7 tonight. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by Poole. Bailey's got 12 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's George, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Poole from long range drains the triple. 16 points for him.
Well, you give Poole room from behind the arc, folks, and he can hurt you.
The 3, James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey, covered by Schroeder. Here's Poole. Again, Utah.
You can tell Jordan Poole from the opening tip was determined to make an impact, and he does that best with his scoring.
Schroeder passes to James. And the layup is good off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
George outside. Pass to Harris. Here's Poole. And here's Bailey for 3. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
Well, that's a pretty pass by Jordan Poole. He is better when he's making his teammates better.
Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Jazz.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Schroeder. This one for 3. MP no good. Utah has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Kessler passes to Poole. No good on the triple.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by Bailey. Pass to George. And here's Kessler. Now Harris. Butler covering. Poole's got room. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3 ball. And good. There's another. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
For three, George. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Schroeder finds Doncic. Here's MP. Good. He hits again. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
George passes to Bailey. George against Doncic. Pass to Bailey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Buries it from 3.
All night. He just won't let up.
For Utah, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Kessler.
Oh, Kessler off his feet in a hurry. The timing of the lob was perfect.
Here's MP. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 rebounds now. Harris passes to George. It's Poole on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. Poole's got 21 points in the game.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half. 5 overall.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bailey. 4-3. It falls. And now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Davion Mitchell is out there with Collier. And it's Bailey in at the 3. The small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Collier. Down low. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. And James puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Now that's some serious range from MP.
Here's Markkanen. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
MP outside. Misses the 3. Jazz trail by 17. Mitchell, the pass to Kessler. Back to Mitchell. Kessler, a screen on Doncic. From deep, Mitchell. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz. As Utah. Boy, coach doesn't like that decision one bit. He's going to use his challenge on the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official.
The previous play is under review.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
A different look here for Utah. Harris is checked in for Markkanen. Poole comes in for Collier. And it's George in for Mitchell. Utah with another miss.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
From deep, MP. He got it again! Sensational! That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
And the shot's good.
Well, Jordan Poole with the 2 inside. Very nice.
MP outside. Puts up a 3. Utah grabs the miss. Bailey's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harris passes to George. Pass to Kessler. Just 4 to shoot. Back to George. For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Ooh, Feynman hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Here's James. Back to Barrett. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic finds MP. Here's the 3. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Over to the wing. Poole looking it over. Right wing. And here's Bailey for 3. He drops it from range. Bailey's got 31.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Jazz trail by 15. Harris outside. That 3's off the mark. Here's MP. And it's James with the jam.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
George with it to the inside. Here's Bailey. The shot's good. Bailey's got 33 points.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Here's James. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Bailey. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Bailey's got 35.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring.
Oh, MP, stunning.
Oh, my goodness. That is an electric finish by MP.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. It's George on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Harris. Poole against James. Poole, the pass to George. Here's Bailey from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. MP with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Rebounded by Ayton.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Free throw good, MP.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Connects checked in for Barrett. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 17. Bailey. And he nails it.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly. This guy trying to keep them competitive.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page. Whoa!
I'll tell you, take the momentum from the drive as a launching pad. MP ready to go.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
George against Doncic. Poole fires. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Kessler outside. Now Poole. From downtown. Knocks down the trifecta.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient. Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now. And when he's got his rhythm, you just keep playing through him.
It's a 13-point game. Jordan Poole can't get the 3. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth.
That was a fearless drive by MP. When you take off like that, you have to commit to it. And he did.
Pull! Can't hit it.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Lakers.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Booyah! He sinks the triple. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Vucevic, he's checked. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game. But I do like their chances.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
I'm here with MP, fresh off the win and a double-digit rebounding performance. You talked about the need for this team not only to win games, but to make the other team feel you. Did you do that tonight?
Yeah. This is what I was getting at. We want to be winning playoff games, and that's a whole different beast. So we got to start making teams uncomfortable, refs uncomfortable, rebounding and fouling. Got to bring that edge every night, every game.
That's what you do, MP. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Over to you, B.A.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.